Hello, you guys. Okay, so today was an exciting day. All right, it was our very first customized announcement that went out today regarding the Easter collection. So I will start doing invoicing tomorrow. I know several of you messaged me and were like, can you just throw this in for me? Not a problem. So let me tell you that you are always welcome. If you find it easier to just message me what you want and not fill out the form, right? Like I will go in, I will fill out the form for you guys. Just so that I have that record, right, to keep my ducks in a row. But like, I don't have a problem going in and doing that for you. But yeah, today our very first text for the Easter stuff went out. If you selected that you wanted to know about limited collections and everything, you got one form. If you selected that you were interested in custom bundles, you got a second form, okay? I will also post it here to our community, right? Like that's always an option, so that you can check out whatever it is that I've got going on, because I will be placing a bulk order on Friday for all of the Easter goodies, which will still give it time to arrive. And if I am bundling things for you with my extra flair, you have that opportunity still to get in on that. So I will post that when we're done here. But I figured, since I'm wide awake tonight, and no, it's not the coffee. I just made the cup of coffee. I was already wide awake, and I was like, it's time for my nightly coffee. So anyhow, I figured I'd go through what I've been warming with you guys. I have not done this with you guys in ages, really. I always keep a warming basket, okay, and I put whatever I've been warming, and I think this is probably about 2 weeks worth, into this basket, and I do a separate video on my YouTube channel. But I haven't actually popped in here and shared with you guys because truthfully, like I'm super inconsistent about it. And sometimes it's dang near 50 minutes to go through everything that I've got in my basket, right? Like sometimes I feel like that's more YouTube content than Facebook community content. But anywho, because I'm actually feeling, like I said, awake and up to it, I figured, why don't we do some reviews? So, okay, first up, out of my basket, right out of the gate, right off the top is Pina Colada Cha-Cha. Hey, Anna. Pina Colada Cha-Cha, right? Like, this has been in my club. It was in my club all winter long. You guys know how I feel about this. It is my Florida scent. Okay, this is my Florida vacation scent. It goes back to last Christmas when we rented the RV, and I had put the car bar clips into the RV that we rented. And when we got to Florida and we rolled down the windows, like all of a sudden the smell was wafting through this RV, right? Yeah, we were like, oh my God, Florida even smells like sunshine. Turns out it was my car bar clips, okay? So I'm super happy to be putting in some warmer, fruitier scents. Like, I've been waiting to bust these bad boys out. And Pina Colada Cha-Cha is officially available again right now. So I did take it out of my club for now. It will go back in right when we hit fall and winter. Hey, Shelly. But this is literally exactly what it says. It smells like a pina colada. It's a tropical drink. There's no boozy note. Like, it is the epitome of pineapple and coconut. It is fantastic, okay? Some of these things in here you cannot get, so I apologize, but that's right. Like, I do use my club like all the time, right? This bar is a perfectly good example. So this Simply Irresistible, it came back with a Bring Back My Bar. This is a gorgeous cologne manly scent, but it's got like this hint of, like, I think it's spearmint. Like spearmint in it that gives it this just different dimension. This is one that I was warming in my bedroom. It's so good. It's so good. I did a unique combination the other day, and I don't even know if I remember to post my photo of it. I paired Light Side of the Force with Mahalo Coconut. Okay, so Light Side of the Force is a powerhouse of a performer. May the 4th is just around the corner. So I have a feeling that this will be coming back. So we typically get Light Side and Dark Side. Okay, Light Side is by far my favorite. It was James's go-to bar. Like, anytime he was picking wax, he's like, we'll do Light Side. I'm like, of course we will. So this is beautiful and clean and fresh and Leia, Nope, that's the babies. She is chewing everything. Everything. But she is learning that's the babies, and she's dropping it immediately. So we're on a good track with training. But I felt like seeing if we could give it a little summer pick-me-up. So Mahalo Coconut is, it's one of my favorite summer scents. So Mahalo Coconut is this really crisp, clean, like fruity coconut. And it's got like a little hint of, I think, Hawaiian lei in it. But it's absolutely stunning. So adding a little coconut touch to Light Side of the Forest just gave it this whole new, like it brought it out of like a springy kind of scent, because Light Side is a little springy. There's like a tiny itsy bitsy hint of floral in here, and just gave it that tropical fruity element in the background. She is the baby, but okay. So when Storm was a puppy, we really, like, Haley actually was a baby. So that's been my command for Storm ever since Haley was born. And I still use it for her. Like, she tends to not go after the kids' toys. But sometimes she'll, like, grab the wrong stuff. You know, like, that's the baby's, and she will drop it. So I'm still using the same terminology with Leia that I used to train Storm 6 years ago. So she is technically the baby, but that's the baby's it's a good way to do it. And like, especially because like they're kids now, right? So I'm like, oh, where's your kids? And she'll go find one of the kids. So that's the baby's is just a really good way to tell her, like, that's not your toy. So, okay. What else did I do in my master this week? I popped in Snow Kiss Cranberry last night. Now, this is not one that I actually have in my club. This is one that I have in a stash from a flash sale, and then I have a really, really good one. Hey! You two. Leia, don't sit on Storm. I probably should have put her in her bed before I started this. But I didn't want to crate her because we have dance on Wednesday, so she had to be in her crate for like 4 hours today. And she's like, I'm home, right? Like, I work from home. I'm home all the time. She doesn't spend a lot of time in a crate. So I just felt bad putting her back in there. But anyway, so Snow Kiss Cranberry I had picked up in a flash sale. This is just a really nice, tart, clean cranberry. And then I also have a girlfriend who had sent me a couple of her bars from her stash. But I use it sparingly, right? Like, I use my Snow Kiss Cranberry sparingly. It's a special treat. And I did put that in my bedroom last night, and it's just gorgeous. What else do we have in here? Ooh, I put the new Go-Go Mango Travel Twist in my purse today. You guys, this is so good. This is so good. The Go-Go Mango Travel Twist, okay? Like, our Travel Twists do not scent a large space, right? Like, they don't have a scent throw, per se. They're more meant for, like, an enclosed space that you want fragrance in. And the girls' backpacks are probably due for a new twist at this point. They've been in there since they came out. But I did I cleaned out my purse today. You guys, 100% I'm on purse, because like I'm cleaning this out and I'm on the phone with my girlfriend. I'm like, I have like half a bag of goldfish in the bottom of my purse. Like, I didn't even know that I had crushed goldfish in the bottom of my purse. Not the package. So clearly I threw away the package at some point, but the goldfish remained in the bottom of my purse. So I actually like vacuum it out. So I did put, the Go-Go Mango Travel Twist from last month's Whiff Box in there. It's really good. It's really good because obviously, like, I went to go get something out of it later in the day, and like, you just get that really clean, fruity whiff of it. Oh, so good. I'm thoroughly enjoying that. I put Pink Sugarberry Mint in the kitchen today. I love Pink Sugarberry Mint. It is like what's the best way to describe it? So it's like a strawberry cupcake. It's not an authentic strawberry, right? Like, you don't get that mashed strawberry feel from it, but it is a strawberry cupcake. But there's this little bit of hint of mint that doesn't stick out like bubblegum mint. I gotta let the dogs out. It's more like a coolness. And again, that's one of my club. It would have been a heartbreak. All right, you two. You two are really pesty. I really got to clean the big room, you guys. This is a disaster. This is a disaster. But I'll get to that Friday, right? You going out, Storm? No? Did you just do that to trick her into going outside? she's been doing that lately. Like when she wants Leia to leave her alone, she will signal that she wants to go outside, and then she'll let the puppy go out, and then she'll turn tail and go back to doing whichever she was doing, or laying wherever she was laying. So she's like learned how to trick the puppy into leaving her alone. It's actually kind of funny. It's just funny. So, okay. The girls' room. Okay. So we went to the little boutique next to the preschool. So hi, Lynn. Lynn here actually referred me to go see the boutique owner, Annie. And I went in there with the kids after I picked them up from preschool, right? And Elena, she had this cooking toy, right? Like we all know nuggies about food, right? Like there's probably not a single photo without that kid stuff in her face. But she found this cooking set. Okay, at the little, at the boutique. And I told her that she could get it, but she had to help clean her room. So the girls tornadoed through everything this weekend on Saturday, because they had a couple of friends over. And like the big room is a tornado, their bedroom was a tornado. Like, of course, they just dump every bucket and go, right? And because there were 4 of them, I don't make them be responsible for cleaning the whole mess, but I've been busy the last couple of days catching up on stuff from them being home all of last week and not getting stuff done. But it feels like the minute I get one room clean, they destroy 3 others. So I'm like, I don't even know why I do this, but like occasionally I do need to vacuum. So we were cleaning their room last night. Elena is playing Candy Cane Lane on repeat. And Haley goes, Mom, can I go get some pods, right? Like she knows where my pod stash is. They wanted to change out their wall fans because Elena has the Spider-Man one and then Haley's got one of the Disney Princess ones. And she comes back up. So we're jamming out to Candy Cane Lane. So we're jamming out to Christmas music, cleaning the room. And she brings back Very Snowy Spruce. And I'm like, you want Very Snowy Spruce? She said, yeah, I want my room to smell like a Christmas tree. I'm like, okay, it's February, but, or March, it's already March, but more power to you. So, they currently have Very Snowy Spruce, so their room smells like Christmas. And what we took out of the wall fan diffusers in there were a couple of pods of Blue Grotto. So, Blue Grotto has long since bit the dust, right? Because they've got warmers in their room plus the wall fans. And I try to like compliment whatever they've got going on. She is my child. But she picked up, now Storm wants to go out. But she did, she picked out fine. Like I am a mood melter, right? Like I have a seasonal thing going on sometimes, but I'm also really heavily a mood melter. Like sometimes I'm just feeling something. So I will melt pine year round if I feel like it. Right? Like, I don't have a problem with that. Just like I will melt fruity in the middle of December if I want to. So I'm not really a seasonal melter, I'm a mood melter. Good Lord, dogs. So, sorry. Let's readjust. Let's see. I also took pods out of the downstairs bathroom. So I had pink sugarberry mint pods in there from a flash sale. Right, or from the clearance update. So I like stocked up on a horde of these. You guys, you know that. I'm still mad it didn't come back to catalog. Come on, that was cruel. But I did take that out of the downstairs bathroom. So I tend to primarily melt bakery in my kitchen. And because the downstairs bath is off of the kitchen, I usually put some sort of like bakery-esque type pod into that bathroom as well, so that it all complements well. But my poor pink sugarberry mint pods, you can't, like, I can smell them here, but you couldn't smell them when they're diffusing at all. And then we replaced it with the vanilla bean buttercream pods in that bathroom. But it does complement my vanilla bean buttercream flour that I have in there quite nicely as well. Let's see, last night, okay, so because it's been getting nicer, but the weather is very clearly bipolar right now. Like we've already had our, what was it? Fall, spring, second winter, another fall, spring, third winter. Like we just keep cycling through the seasons in like a matter of weeks. But Leia loves to be outside, right? Like she will spend hours out there if I let her. Like I make her come in, but Unlike Storm, who wants to be wherever I'm at or wherever somebody's at all times. Like, she'll go out, she'll do her thing and come back in. Leia's content to, like, run around the yard and do whatever she's doing. Like, I check on her, it's fenced, it's fine. But, like, she probably needs another shower at this point because she's stinky from playing outside. So last night, like, we were getting ready to, Lex and I were getting ready to throw on The Witcher. And she comes and lays down. I'm like, ooh, stinky dog. So I'm like, I gotta mask this. I gotta change my wax. Like, you would never know that I have 6 pets, thanks to Scentsy. So I threw in some fluffy fleece in the big room. So I did clearly make my club, by the way. But I did get a few bars of it before it went away too. Let's see. Ooh, I tried this green tea smoothie that was part of Bring Back My Bar. Like, I liked it on cold, but I put it into the girls' room because it seemed lighter. And I find that the lighter waxes tend to work better in the girls' room. And I think it's just because, like, the airflow is different in there, right? Like, there's not so much traffic. Oh, it's so green. It's so green. I'm glad I didn't give it a placeholder in my club. It was way too green for me. What else do we have? Okay, we have the Easter bars, which we'll talk about in a second here. We have the first of my new spring and summer scents that I tried today. Oh, I did a couple bars of these. So these are all Easter. Oh, look, another bar, Pina Colada Cha-Cha. I kind of have a thing going for that bar. Ooh, yeah, that's good. What else is that? Oh, okay. And, all right, so we're good there. At some point, I did a bar of Caramel Apple Craze. This was probably at the beginning of the last 2 weeks. I probably put it in my kitchen. So Caramel Apple Craze is obviously retired, but it is a really sweet caramel apple scent. It's good and I enjoy it. Like, it's more like Mac apple than it is like candied toffee. So this is one I can definitely melt year round. It is not, however, unique enough or something that I reach for regularly for me to have put at my club. Another bar I did before it went away so I can make a decision was Huckleberry Hideaway. I do like this bar. Huckleberry tends to be one that I don't gravitate towards, but again, I was trying to make some club decisions. Like, I like it, but I didn't like it enough to put it in my club. Like, I was willing to roll the dice that this will come back because it's sweet and it's tart and it's fruity, but it's distinctly a full fruit. So another club bar, I did a bar of Coffee Tree in my kitchen. This is just a regular, like, this is coffee with creamer. Coffee with vanilla creamer. And it's a really nice, strong coffee fragrance that I thoroughly enjoy. I only get 4 bars of that a year, though. I've got a floral birthday cake mix in my library for... Oh, very nice. I would never think to mix floral with birthday cake, but I guess I have heard that if you want to tone down the powderiness of a floral, you can add a bakery, and it gives it a different, like, dimension to it that takes that powdery note out. Oh, look, more pods. I think these were the ones I took out of the downstairs bathroom in the first place. Okay, so Starburst Sky, that's what's in here. These were from the Valentine's collection. I think I have one more set of these pods left. Guys, I have had these stinking pods, like one pod in my car since I got my first shipment, and it's still going. Like, these performed like a powerhouse. Like, I finally took these out of the downstairs bathroom because they finally gave up the ghost. Now, I guess perform like a powerhouse is like they have the longevity of a powerhouse. They last forever. And that's when I put the pink sugarberry mint pods in. To that Wolfen. Mixed with Pina Colada Cha-Cha. Not in the same warmer, but in different rooms. Sugared strawberry. This is back. This is back. Sugared strawberry is one of my all-time favorite must-have go-to bars. It is a candied... oh, the pods? Okay, so we have a couple of different... Let me grab one up. So the pods go in are fan diffuser systems, okay? So these are a wax-free fragrance option for, like, they're really good in high traffic areas. They're really good in like smaller spaces. So like it's not going to scent a whole huge space like a warmer is going to do it. But like in that small bathroom, that little fan plug-in that I had when you were here for the open house had pods in it. So our pods, if you've never used them, okay, and I guess I can grab a wall fan. They come in these little plastic casings, and inside there are fragrance beads. And what they do is you can typically add one pot or two, right? And there's a fan in the bottom, and it will blow through them to push the scent out into the air. And you know what? I do have my fan systems out still. Hold on, let me grab those. So there are a few different ways that you can use these guys. Okay, my personal favorite is the mini fan diffuser. That's what I use in my car. Okay, so it just plugs in via regular USB port. Sorry. It plugs in regular USB, and this is our mini fan. Okay, so you can see the fan system in there. It's got airflow at the bottom. It fits in a cup holder. And it just plugs in USB. So like you can get one of those adapter things for your like cigarette lighter in the car that still exists. I don't think, none of them come with a lighter now, but you can just plug right in for USB. And you'll take the pod, okay? You can take the pod and you can just set it on top. And it will blow through here. So in the mini fan, right, like a pod pack will last you, it lasts me roughly a month before I have to change my pods again. The other thing that I like to do with the mini fan in my car, because my kids are always touching stuff and moving it, there is an edge somewhere on this sticker. There it is. Okay, so you'll see, like, maybe you can't with the glare, but there's an edge on this sticker, and I will peel the sticker off of here when I put the pod pack on and use it to strap it to the top so that when the kids pull it out of the cup holder repeatedly, like it doesn't fall out, right? So this is my favorite fan system, absolute favorite fan system, just because it allows me to have fragrance in my car that's stronger than like a car bar or a scent circle, right? Like the pods obviously perform better than that. The other thing we have is our Scentsy Go. Okay, and this will take up to 2 pods, and this little top twists right off. Okay, and you can see the fans down on the inside. And, you know what, Anna, you're probably right. I haven't done car kits in a while. We should do a summer car kit. And you can pop in the 1 pod or 2, depending on how strong you want your fragrance. Okay, and you can pop this back on. We have 2 different versions of this, one with lights and one without. This is not charged, so I apologize. This is our rose gold one. And to turn it on, you'll just hold the little fan button, but this will hold a charge up to 18 hours. I tend to use my Go when we are, like when we were going camping. I would take my Go with me because this lights up, and I didn't charge this at all before I set it out. But this will light up and cycle through LED lights, so same rainbows as like our diffuser. And you can set it to one light. Like this is a really good, or like when we're doing fires in the backyard and stuff, like I'll bring this outside for the light, and the kids can walk through the yard with this because it's like a little, it glows, right? It lights up. So that's a really, really good option for on the go as well. It also will, like, they're all meant to fit in a cup holder, right? So like you can really take it with you anywhere at the end of the day. I'm going to be honest, like I don't use my Go as much as I use the other fan systems though, right? Like, because the mini fan just stays in my car all the time. Now, during summertime and stuff, like I try to make sure that I tuck it out into the shade. I have had reports that like if you're leaving your car sealed up and it gets too stinking hot, sometimes these things will melt on the inside. And it can create a gooey mess. So like mine is plugged into the port in my car where it only turns on when my car is on, and it's not running constantly. So that helps too. So it's not already like pre-warmed up. But the last thing that we have, these are the wall fan diffusers. Now this is Winnie the Pooh. You don't have to get a character, right? Like we've got some classic ones. We've got a gray one, Zigzag. I think the new black one, like all black one just launched. And then we've got some white ones. He just happens to be the guy I have at hand because obviously we love all the Disney. But they're really, really hardcore, like sturdy vinyl, right? Like I will say they are indestructible because Elena hasn't managed to break Spider-Man. So, but they plug into the wall almost like identical to our mini warmers, and you can turn them with the little button and stuff. And the fan is in here, and then you again can pop in your 1 pot or 2. Okay, just put your top back on, and then push the button, and it will diffuse scent through it. I will give you the recommendation though with our fan diffuser systems to get like a 3-pack of Can of Air off of Amazon, and at least once a month, like when you're going to change your pods, just grab that can of air and blow your fan out, because like any other fan, right, like it will collect dust. And if it collects too much gunk, it'll make a terrible whirring noise. But I mean, it does have a lifetime warranty, like everything else, right? Like Scentsy will replace it for you if it starts making a badass noise. But ultimately, as long as you're maintaining and just blowing that air through there, I don't have a problem. So this is 100 Acre Wood. The kids put the pods in Winnie the Pooh, even though he's not plugged in. So those are our fan systems. But they're awesome. They are absolutely awesome. They're good for like hallways and stuff too, where like obviously if you have dogs or pets or kids, right, like you don't want to put wax down at a lower level, but you can still put fragrance in an area by using this without having to worry about any accidents happening. So they're really versatile. I also take them with me for travel. Baby Yoda. I've got 2 Baby Yoda wall fans, and they go with me wherever I go. Right? Because warmers are like, they're fragile. They're fragile. So I pack the wall fans, the 2 Baby Yoda wall fans, and set those up where I go. Because I'm not worried about this guy breaking in my suitcase, but I would be nervous about a warmer traveling. So, okay. Let's talk Easter bars real quick, and then let's talk Tropic Nectar. Actually, let's talk Tropic Nectar first, okay? Because I popped this guy in today. And obviously you guys know, like I use my bars to make samples. So I have not warmed any of the brand new spring and summer scents yet until today. This was my first one, and I will cycle through all of them to review with you. But you guys, if you are a citrus lover, but a fruit punch hater, this is your bar. This is almost creamy. Like, I don't do fruit punch scents, right? Like, Elena loves the fruit punch scents. She likes Paradise Punch. She likes Mickey's Old Boy. And, like, those, to me, I'm not a fan. I am not a fan of that. Yeah, the one that Nuggie broke. Okay, so Anna knows that Elena busted off the peg, right? Like, this is for stability. And obviously it's plastic, so it's grounded. It still works. Technically, but I did replace it, right? Like I reached out to support and let them know, hey, this is what went on, and got it warrantied out. But anyway, so this Tropic Nectar, this is a gorgeous citrus scent, and it's got like this almost like, it's creamy. There's a creaminess to this, like a creamy vanilla, almost, I want to say like borderline sorbet, like a tropical sorbet almost. Oh, it's so good. And it is a powerhouse. It is a powerhouse. It is still going super strong in this space. It is beautiful. This is a definite repurchase for me. I will be getting more of this. It is so good. All right, and then let's talk Easter Bar Bundle. So obviously that came out in your forms today. It does come as the 3-pack. Automatically if I am placing a regular order, or if you're placing a regular order, it comes as a 3-pack. If you want to get around that, okay, and you say you only want one of these bars, you will have to put it in a Scentsy club, and then you'll be able to pick and choose which bars out of this collection that you want. But I will tell you, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these bars. The fragrances are gorgeous. They are on the lighter side. So if you only want a fragrance that's going to knock your socks off, probably not your favorite collection. But if you like more subtle, medium level of fragrance, sometimes like you don't want it to smack you in the face, like hello, I'm here, this is a fantastic collection. So we did go over the scent notes the other day. So Violet Spun Sugar, which is why I left it for last, right? This is very pretty, very body care-esque, very feminine. Like you do get that hint of the violet in there, but there's also like a sweetness. It's a very sweet floral. And it's almost kind of like a perfume. Like I could do this in body mist all day. It's very, very pretty. It's a very pretty bar. Let's see. The Pink Berry Fluff. Okay, I was telling you about the marshmallows on the package. Tell me that is not the cutest stinking. Like, it's so cute. It's so cute. And these little guys, okay, so these little guys are supposed to be cloudberries. All right, these are supposed to be cloudberries. And a friend of mine, Melissa Johnson, had actually gone through and like researched the history of cloudberries, and it was such a cool thing to watch. So I guess they're like a delicacy, and they're a very highly sought after fruit that actually like comes from a flower or something. Like I'm not going to give you, like I can't remember all of the history, but it was really cool. So if you were ever like bored or awake at night and being like, just Google what is a cloudberry, because it was kind of like, it was a really fun thing to hear about. But this one here, this I did put in the kitchen. It's you get that marshmallow. Okay, so this is a very like candied. It's a candied fruit, but it's almost like fluffy. Like it's got this fluffy feel to it, like a marshmallow, a sweet marshmallow fluffy feel to it. And I am going to put this one in the girls' room tomorrow. So I have one more bar of this because I want to see how it performs in there. My kitchen was not the best area to test this bar in because, again, we've got that high traffic and it kind of gets lost in all of the in and out, and the Nuggie riding your bike around in a circle, I think sometimes creates like a scent tornado in my house. But this is beautiful. It is beautiful. And it's not too cloyingly sweet, right? Like it is not... Like you get that sweetness of the marshmallow, but you're not like, oh my God, this is gonna rot my teeth kind of sweet. It's lovely. It is absolutely lovely. My favorite one though, my favorite one of the three is this Mandarin Zest. This performed solid in my big room. And there is a lot of in and out there, right? Because it's got the door to the backyard where the dogs go in and out. And it still performed fantastic. This is a citrus, like you get that mandarin, but it's not a sharp citrus is the best way that I can think of it. Like it's not a sharp citrus. It's a very fresh, a very like it is zesty. It is zesty. But it was just like a gorgeous medium orange fragrance, and like not orange like OJ, right? Like mandarin oranges have a different type, like they still have that orange scent to them, but it's like a different twist on that orange. I don't know. This is so good. I will probably actually pop this in my club to get a couple more bars of this one specifically, just because I really truthfully did enjoy it. And it's got like pear and apple and mandarin oranges. Like it's the whole like uplifting, springy. I don't know. It checks all my boxes. It was really good. It's not something that I would reach for all the time, right? Because I do like the powerhouse. Like I like to walk in a room and be like, whoo, that's some fluffy fleece, right? Like you cannot walk into my big room and be like, I wonder what she's got going today. Like it's clear. It is clear. Exactly what I'm warming in that room. But Mandarin Zest, like, you know, on a day that I don't want something super heavy, because occasionally, right, like you need a break. My nose needs a break from the Powerhouse scents. Like sometimes you just need something lighter to carry throughout the house to kind of like freshen it up and clear the air. And citrus scents are ideal for that too, by the way. Like if you just need to clear the air and start your palate over, citrus is, Kylo, you are not going to drink my coffee. Now I got the cat up here. Come here, handsome. You want to say hi? Kylo. He's like, no, you wouldn't give me the coffee. So, but the citrus scents, right? They're a really good way to clear the air. Coco Lime is back. That one, kitchen scents all day long. Okay, if you are cooking something that has like odors that will hang on forever, throw some Coco Lime into your warmer. It will wipe it all out. Like you can get the scent of fish out of your house, because Lexi likes to do seafood and stuff, and like, oh, I don't do seafood, but she loves seafood. So if she's doing something like that, like I will throw a citrus in there when she is done to get all of those toxic fishy fumes out of my house. And it'll cut through it in like minutes. So, all right, you guys, I am going to let the dogs in. I am going to get Puppy Pie to bed, but I did get 2 boxes showed up today. So I'm pretty positive, and I will have to open them tomorrow because they came like as I was walking out the door to pick the kids up from school and take them to dance. But I'm pretty sure mystery box stuff arrived. So if it is what I think it is, you know what I'm doing tomorrow, right? Like I've got some good vibes to be boxing. But all right, I'm going to sign off for the evening. I will catch you guys later. Bye-bye.